Hi there. Let's talk about Mendeley. Mendeley is a reference manager that you can use for organizing your references, annotating your PDF files, organizing your reference library. Now, it's a free software that you can use. You can just go online to www.mendeley.com, and then you can download from there. It's a free software. You can download it and use it. You can just click download Mendeley free and you can use it. I already have it, so I don't need to download it again. Okay, and when you download it, you have something like this, Mendeley desktop. Okay, let me just open mine. I have a Mendeley desktop. The Mendeley desktop, you can have your references saved on the Mendeley desktop, and then it will be synchronized with an online version of the Mendeley web. Okay, now I have a lot of references in my library, and for this demonstration, let me just create a new folder that is empty. Okay, let me just call it demo. Okay, I just yeah. Oh, okay. I have a folder with this name already, so let me change the name to demo 2. All right. Okay. All right. So if you want to create a folder, of course, you can just come here and say create folder, and that's all. A folder will be created for you. Okay. And then when you download, you use your email and a password, so you can have access to Mendeley on the internet as well as on your desktop. Okay, this is what the online version of Mendeley looks like. Okay, this is my Mendeley web. This is my library. Okay, this is my library on the Mendeley web. My library is actually a carbon copy of my Mendeley web is a carbon copy of my Mendeley desktop. Okay. Now, there is something you should always remember to be doing, and this is it. Keep synchronizing. For example, I just created demo 2, and demo 2 is not yet here, okay, because I've not synchronized my library. So always, whatever you're doing, remember to click sync library, right, so that your library will be synchronized accordingly. All right, so let's refresh this. Okay, refresh it so we can see this is a demo 2. Demo 2 is here. All right, so exactly what I have on my Mendeley desktop, I also got it on my Mendeley web. All right, now I'll just quickly show you how to put references in your Mendeley desktop. Of course, there are several ways you can put references in your Mendeley desktop. Okay, I just show you a few of them. One, go to File and then Add Files. All right, if you've already downloaded PDF files, you can just go straight to them and then just add them to your library. Just click. I have a few PDF files on my desktop. Okay, for example, I just select this one. Okay, I just say open, so it can be added to my library. Okay, this is the reference here. Okay, it has already come. This is it here, and these are the details of that particular reference. Now that is one way to add references. Another way I can add references is I can actually go to the reference on my desktop and drag it and just drop it inside my Mendeley desktop. Okay, I got two PDF files here. I just used one now. I don't know which one I used because if I've already added it, Mendeley is not going to repeat it. All right, let's try this one. I drag this one. I just drop it here. Okay, looks as if that's the one we added. All right, let me drag this other one and drop it here. Okay, there you go. Okay, Mendeley has added it. Okay, you can see it has been added. Okay, by Mendeley. And another way I can add references to my Mendeley is I can go to File, and I can actually add a whole folder. I can say Add Folder. I click on Add Folder, and I look for where the folders are on my computer. For example, I've got two folders on my desktop, Mend1 and Mend2. I'm going to add Mend1, okay, to my references. I have a few PDF files in each of these folders. All right, so I will try to add them to my library. Okay, so I just select Add Folder from the File menu. Okay, and then I go to my in the next window that opens, I go to my desktop. Okay, and then I can see Mend1. I take Mend1, and then I say Open. All right, so the whatever PDF files are there will be added to my library. Okay, you can see this one. I just added Chowdhury, Jacob, James. All right, they have been added to my library. About 3 references have just been added to my library. Now, another way I can add these references to my library is actually to drag a whole folder containing PDF files. I just drag them and drop them inside my Mendeley desktop. All right. For example, this one, Mend2. I drag it and I just drop the whole folder, okay, inside my Mendeley desktop. And the Mendeley will just extract the references automatically. All right. You can see the references have been extracted from. Okay. All right, so I got a good number of references that I can use, all right, for my write-up. Okay, let me show you another thing. After downloading Mendeley desktop and Mendeley web created, now you will need to install MS Word plugin so that you can use Mendeley along with your Microsoft Word. So what you will do is from your Mendeley desktop, you just go to Tools, and then you select Install MS Word plugin. I've already installed. That's why mine is saying uninstall MS Word plugin. All right, I don't want to uninstall. If you just install the Mendeley desktop, here you will see install MS Word plugin. Microsoft Word plugin for Mendeley. And then what you're going to see on your Microsoft Word, it's that the plugin has been installed. So when you open your Microsoft document, you come under references and you will see this insert citation of Mendeley. All right, don't forget this logo. You always see it if you've installed your MS Word plugin of Mendeley correctly. All right, now let me just demonstrate briefly how to cite and write using Mendeley. Okay, let's say this is my little write-up and I want to add references to it. What I just do is I put my cursor where I want the references to be. Let's say here. Okay, let's say I want to add a reference here, and then I click on Insert Citation, and then a small window is going to open. All right. If I know the name of the author, I can start typing, and then Mendeley will help me finish it. But I don't know the name of the author, so I click on Go to Mendeley. Okay, and then I come here and I select the particular reference I want to add. Let's say this one, add on. I want to add this. I select it and I click on send to word processor. Okay, now it is here. It has already come. Let's say I want to add another reference. Let's say I want to add another reference, say here, for example. And let's say I want to add even more than one reference. Okay, so I go to insert citation and I go to Mendeley and I select, maybe I want to add 3 citations. So what I need to do is I click on the first one, my control key, I select and select. Okay, I select 3 citations and I send. Okay, I send the whole 3 and they're here. Okay, now let's say I want to put my references here, my bibliography. Okay, my bibliography, I want it inserted here. Okay, so I just put my cursor where I want my bibliography to be, and I come to insert bibliography. Okay, insert bibliography in my MS Word plugin for Mendeley. I click on it, my bibliography is inserted. This is my bibliography. Okay, now from this moment, any other references I add will automatically come to my bibliography. Okay, for example, look, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's add a few more references and then you see what happens. Okay, let's add a reference after this point. Okay, insert citation, go to Mendeley, and then I use my control or shift key and select. I can use my control click and select different references, or I can use my shift and click and select a whole range of references from beginning to a particular point, right? I take these 2 references and I send. Okay, you see automatically it is added here, and it has also been added to my reference list. Initially, I had 1, 2, 3, 4 references. Now I have an additional 2 references added. Okay, additional 2 references added. Okay, let's say I still want to add another reference. Okay, at the end here, insert citation, go to Mendeley. Let me take these 2 references. Okay, let me just add them. All right, and they are added here, and then also to my citation list they are also added. Okay, the default citation style is APA, American Psychological Association, the sixth edition. Of course, there are many other citation styles that you can use. We have over 1,000 different citation styles. If you want to use another citation style, all you need to do is come here to style and then select. For example, let's say you want to use Vancouver. Just come and click on Vancouver style, and then automatically this is going to change from the upper format to Vancouver style. You can see in citations numbers within the text, and then they're listed here. All right. If I want another citation, I can also select it. Now, these are default citations installed. If they are not enough, you can come here to more styles. You can click on more styles. When you click on more styles, then go to your Mendeley desktop. You see a small window open there, and then you can select another style that you want to use. If these ones are not enough, you can go to get more styles. Okay, and under get more styles, we have thousands, about over 1,000 styles. Okay, gradually it will be uploaded for your use gradually. We have many citation styles. Okay, all right, so that is how you change to different citation styles. Okay, for example, let me use the University of Nottingham style, for example. Okay, I just click on it and I say use this style, and then I say done. Okay, I return back to my Microsoft Word document, all right, to see. Okay. Oh, got a little problem there. Okay. Okay. This is the University of Nottingham style. Okay. It has changed to that particular style. All right. All right. So looks good to me. Let me just go back to the default citation style, upper 6. Okay. And go back to the default upper 6. Now, there are so many other things, of course, you can do. Sometimes maybe you want to say, for example, you want to say add-on, according to add-on et al. 2012, and you want the add-on outside the bracket. Okay, you want to exclude the auto and just leave the year in the bracket. Unfortunately, to the best of my knowledge, Mendeley doesn't have an automatic way of doing this. Okay, in some reference managers, maybe you just right click and select exclude auto, but to the best of my knowledge, Mendeley doesn't yet have. Mendeley is working on that with the University of Columbia. Hopefully, in a matter of weeks or months, that will be concluded. All right, but what you can do for now is this: you want this add-on et al. Outside the bracket. What you can do is edit it manually. I put a bracket here, okay, and I ask Mendeley keep this citation edit, okay, just the way I've edited it. Let me remove this bracket here. Let me remove maybe this comma from here. Okay, so I can just edit it manually. All right, hopefully that's okay for now. All right, so there are many other things you can do. Now sometimes people have got problem with some other features. Sometimes they want to probably remove this digital object identifier. Okay, you can see my references. I have a digital object identifier. Okay, for now, Mendeley doesn't have a way of removing this just automatically. All right, you can delete it manually, or you can go to the folder where you install your Mendeley and then create the citation style omitting this DOI. I just quickly show you what to do. For example, all right, I don't want to have this DOI. Okay, so I just go on my computer. I go to my computer, and then I'm going to try to take one of the citation styles I already have on my computer and try to modify it so that the DOI doesn't appear. Okay, so I just go to my programs. Of course, I want to get where I installed my Mendeley. I look for Mendeley desktop. Okay, all right, this is the default place where Mendeley is installed. Of course, the custom style, you can also look for it in another part of your own computer. All right, for this one I want to do this here. Okay, now what you can do is to take any of these styles and just modify them. For example, you can take upper. You take upper style, right click on it, and then you can open it using Notepad, or you can use a WordPad to open it. Okay, you just right click on it. I think we just use WordPad. Okay, and just open it. Okay, all right. Then I'm going to always remember to keep the original. Don't tamper with the original file. Okay, so what I'm going to do is make sure the original file is kept, and then the new file I'm creating, okay, I can give it a different name. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a copy of this file and then use that copy to create a new file in which I'm going to remove the digital object identifier. All right, so what I need to do is to identify where the DOI usually is. Okay, you can see here is a DOI here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out this from this point, and I'm going to take it down all the way okay, all the way to this point. I'm going to delete the whole of this so that I get rid of DOI and possibly a web page attachment. Okay, I just delete from this point. You can just see what I've done. From I took it from this point, micro name access, up to this point here, macro. Okay, I just delete. All right, I delete it. Okay, make sure this is close. All right, and then I'm going to change the name. It is no more upper sixth. You must change the name, otherwise Mendeley might not recognize it. Okay, you have to change the name. All right, so maybe I said the name is upper sixth, no DOI. Okay, all right, so I save it with a new name. I call it upper no DOI. Okay, upper no DOI. Okay, yeah, upper no DOI. I just save it. Okay, let me be sure it is there. All right, it's here, upper no DOI. All right, so I just close this. I close this, and then I have to close my Word document and my Mendeley desktop and restart it over again. All right, let me just save this to my desktop. I save it to my desktop. Okay, and then I close it. All right, so I restart my Mendeley desktop again, and I open my Word document. All right, so I want to see if the new citation style I just created is working or not. All right, so I wait for my Mendeley desktop to finish loading. Okay, I think it's loading. All right, okay, hopefully it finishes soon. Okay, so I go under references and I go to style. Under style, I go and check for more styles. All right, then I come to my Mendeley desktop. Then I see this is the new citation style I just created. I select it. Okay, upper 6th edition no DOI, and I say use this style. I say use this style, then I say done. I go back to my Word document to see if it is done. All right, okay, all right, yeah, it is done. It is done. See, the DOI is gone. It's no more DOI. Okay, all right, no more DOI. It's no more DOI. Okay, the DOI is gone. Okay, pardon me, I use EndNote X5 a lot also, so sometimes I got some little problem. Maybe I think my EndNote is closed. Okay, I don't know why this is appearing. Okay, all right, okay. Okay, so the DOI is has disappeared, and that is just basically what you do. Um, Perhaps I can show something else. Um, Mendeley desktop. Sometimes you want to avoid the web pages. Maybe you don't. You want to leave the DOI, but remove the web page links. That are attached to references. Okay, that you can do easily by coming under Mendeley desktop. You can go to citation style. Under citation style, you go to more styles, and then you see this provision here: include URLs and data accessed in bibliographies for all document types. Okay, if you don't want it for all documents, you can say for only web pages. You need URLs for your web pages only. You can select this and just click on done, and then it will only include URLs only for web pages and not for other references. But if you select for all documents, then it will include URLs and data accessed in bibliographies for all document types. Okay. There are other ways by which you can bring references into your Mendeley reference software. Um, you can use the web importer. You can install the web importer and capture references. Okay. You can also import references from different databases using the import citation function. For example, here on Science Direct, I can say I want to export this particular citation. Okay, by clicking on export citation. And in this case, citation and abstract, but I'm going to use BibTeX. BibTeX. Okay. If I like, I can use an EndNote. Mendeley will still recognize it. All right, but you can just use BibTeX. Okay. I use BibTeX. I click on export. Okay. And then I go to my Mendeley desktop and I select on file and I say add files, and I go to where my reference was exported to. All right, it should be here under downloads, I suppose. Okay, let me get it out. Okay. All right, so this is the reference. It's here. Has just been added. Okay. All right, so there are several ways by which you can bring in references into your Mendeley desktop reference manager. All right, so many other things you can do. If you have any problems, please do send me an email. Okay, let me just leave this so that you can see this a little bit. Default styles location on your computer for Windows. This is the default location. This is the default location. Okay, for Mac, this is the default location usually. All right, so after installing Mendeley desktop, your CSL.csl files are placed in the following location. Okay, sometimes it differs depending on your system configuration. And then the custom styles location. This is the custom style location, so Vista and Windows 7. And this is the one for Windows XP, in case you want to create a new citation style, right? You can always do that. So